Welcome to Under the Microscope. This series is brought to you by the Real Scientists Nano team. Our goal is to provide a platform where scientists can communicate their work and interact with the public.
Hello everyone. Today we have with us Sean Allen, who is a postdoctoral scholar at UCLA. Hi Sean, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm looking forward to speaking with you and learning more about your research. Let's start by understanding your research. So could you explain your research in simple words to us, please?
Sure. So the research that I do is to use nanoparticles as drug delivery vehicles, specifically to try to activate our immune systems to better fight cancer for us. So, if I were using a lot of jargony terms, I would say nanoparticles for cancer immunotherapy. That's what I would say.
Okay. Nanoparticles for cancer immunity. I like the first one.
Yeah. It becomes a lot of buzzwords really fast. But basically, we have our own immune system, and cancer is actually very effective at evading our immune system. It does a lot of different tricks to be able to not be destroyed by our immune system. And so there's been a lot of recent work in developing drugs and treatments that activate your immune system and circumvent cancer's defenses. And in this case, my work is to try to combine that with nanotechnology to better facilitate the delivery of those drugs to the immune system.
Okay. And what kind of nanoparticles do you use?
So right now, the main ones I'm working with are Mesoporous silica nanoparticles. So, they're made out of silica oxide, and Mesoporous just means that they have a lot of holes in them. So, they look like kind of Swiss cheese. And then in this case, we coat them in a lipid bilayer. So that kind of better protects them from proteins adsorbing and sticking on, and it makes it so that they circulate in your system for longer.
Okay. All right. That sounds really interesting. I want to learn more about it in the extended podcast. I do want to ask you a lot of questions there. But for now, what can the followers expect in the week that you will curate the Real Scientist Scroll Nano Twitter account?
Yeah, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun because my work is pretty interdisciplinary. I'm planning on going into both aspects about nanomaterials and sort of their structure, shape, and uptake by immune cells. But then I also plan on talking about the immune system and how it interacts with nanomaterials, cancer, and how we've done a lot of nanomaterials, even clinically approved nanomaterials for treating cancer. And then hopefully get to do a little bit of specific stuff on the immunotherapy that I'm specifically working on. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that sounds like a lot of action-packed week with beautiful images, and especially with the Swiss cheese-like nanomaterial covered in lipid layer and those kinds of pictures. I remember that the usually the tumor pictures or life science pictures in general are really colorful compared to the electron microscopy pictures, which I usually did, the gray ones. So looking forward to the pictures and the week, your science and learning more about your science. Thank you very much, Sean, for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for listening. To know more about us, please visit our website, realscientistsnano.org, and follow us on Twitter at realsci_nano.